Hi, my loves, and welcome back. I'm so excited to have you here today. So, I was speaking with a client today, and we were talking about this amazing topic of what do you do when a man asks for space? And there's a very specific way of handling this. I love this question so much. And so, in this video, I'm going to be diving into what do you do when a man asks for space? Also, please follow me on Instagram at the Awakened Aphrodite and go to theawakenedaphrodite.com or click the link below to register for the Art of Feminine Dominance. If you took How to Train Your Dragon, Your Man, then you have a discount code. If you don't have that, then DM me on Instagram. We'll get you all set up. We begin on April the 26th. I have moved the date by a week because I have just landed in London and I'm really loving my time here and want just another week to really settle in. That would feel really yummy for me. And so we're starting on the 26th, not the 19th. And this program is going to change your life forever. This is going to show you exactly how to create the deepest kind of feminine polarity. No one else is teaching this. I'm the only person teaching exactly this. Most of what you learn about feminine energy is wrong, or let's say one sided. And I'm going to teach you how to create real influence with your feminine energy, how to move in real power. This is not about force or manipulation. People hear dominance and I feel like they think it's this hard thing, and it's not. It's actually even more softness and heart connectedness. And it is directing your energy in a very specific way that you have not been taught before, to have men begging you to be in a relationship with you, begging you to commit, the kind of men you want, not the ones that you don't want. And it will have your business increasing with such ease because you'll finally understand how these energetics work. So, what do you do when a man wants space? What do you do when a person wants space? I feel like I could talk about this in 100 different ways, and I could, bring you close to the climax and then pull back and tell you all of these stories. And honestly, this is such a simple thing. I really just don't even feel like doing that. If a man asks you for space, you deal with what's coming up for you. Deal with any feelings around abandonment, any feelings around being rejected, any feelings around not being wanted, right? And I highly recommend journaling for this. When this person said that they wanted space, it brought up all of these wounds. And I know it isn't about that, right? If a man asks for space, it could have absolutely nothing to do with you. So if you automatically assume that it has something to do with you or that there's something wrong with you, then that's a thing that you definitely want to look into. Because if you're approaching relationships from a place of scarcity, then that means you're not going to be able to ask for what you want. That means you're not going to be able to step up in the way that honestly really turns him on or turns people on. And if you're afraid of losing him, he's not going to be attracted to you. And that is just plain and simple. So you really can't be afraid of losing a man. And if you are afraid of losing a man, well, then that's a thing that you really get to work on and move through and be with and look at where it really comes from. Because if you are in your feminine dominance, trust me, you're not afraid of losing a man. You know that you unequivocally know in your soul that it's either him or someone better. And he can either step up to the plate or you'll attract in someone better. And this is with you really being in your most delicious feminine self, right? It's not like, oh, you just treat people poorly and you get to have this or something better. Obviously, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you get to learn what it is to be in your deepest feminine power, and from that place it is easy to say, like water off a duck's back, if it isn't you, it's someone else. And what you would actually say to him in this moment is, oh my God, I hear you desiring space. I'm curious, and you don't have to say this part. Only say this part if you're in active conversation, right? If you're in active conversation, then say, I'm so curious. I want to know, what will this space give you? What would get really curious? Oh my gosh, what will this space give you? Tell me. Oh my God. Okay. It will give you this. It will give you this time to clear your head, and repeat the things back to him that he states. So it's going to give you time to clear your head. It's going to allow you to really dive back into your hobbies, da 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 da, right? And be with him in that, and state how you feel, right? Take responsibility. You can say, yeah, when you first said that, I felt this pain in my heart and in my chest, this thought of not speaking to you, right? This thought of not seeing your face. And what I want you to know is that even though this feels painful for me, I love you if that's true. And I trust you. And I know that you only have the best intentions for us, for me, and our relationship. So I trust you in your decision. And I am here when you're ready to re engage in this relationship. And there's different ways of phrasing that as well. Like it depends how long, like, are they talking about a few days, a week, right? Obviously, that's going to depend how you speak to them. And this is the easy way to handle this. So, are you ready to step into your deepest feminine power? Click the link below and say yes, because I won't be teaching this for another year. This is my life's work. Say yes to the art of feminine dominance and learn how to move through the world like the empowered, magical, magnetic, attractive, highly valued, badass queen that you truly are. And I will see you next time. And I love you.